I look like you can't. Salam! Sorry. Hi, Salam. How are you guys doing today? How has your day been? Today, we're just chilling. So salam. Thanks for coming. It's what? It's 11:44 a.m. my time. Um, how What time is it for you guys? Comment in the chat. We're not doing anything crazy today. This is just a place if you feel overwhelmed, for us to just be connected and for us to just hang out and chill. So, yeah, let's chill together. I'm going to get some work done. And then at 12, I'll be like a little bit more free. So, just going to play some background music and we just chill and vibe together. You know what I mean? One second. I said music.
Sometimes the only thing more difficult.
That was an ad. Sorry about that. And we're just gonna play this in the background.
أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون.
Let me turn it down a little bit.
الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون. ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم. ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين. يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون. في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون. وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون. ألا إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون. وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا كما آمن الناس قالوا أنؤمن كما آمن السفهاء. ألا إنهم هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون. وإذا لقوا الذين آمنوا قالوا آمنا وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إنا معكم إنما نحن مستهزئون. الله يستهزئ بهم ويمدهم في طغيانهم يعمهون. أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى فما ربحت تجارتهم وما كانوا مهتدين. مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم في ظلمات لا يبصرون. صم بكم عمي فهم لا يرجعون. أو كصيب من السماء فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم من من الصواعق حذر الموت والله محيط بالكافرين يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه وإذا
It's funny because today is a day that they say that a lot of, or not today, but the time that a lot of people are available. But I don't see nobody here.
الله على كل شيء قدير يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون الذي جعل لكم الأرض فراشا والسماء بناء وأنزل من السماء ماء فأخرج به من الثمرات رزقا لكم فلا تجعلوا لله أندادا وأنتم تعلمون وإن كنتم في ريب مما نزلنا على عبدنا فأتوا بسورة من مثله وادعوا شهداءكم من دون الله إن كنتم صادقين فإن لم تفعلوا ولن تفعلوا فاتقوا النار التي وقودها الناس والحجارة أعدت للكافرين وبشر الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات أن لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار كلما رزقوا منها من ثمرة رزقا قالوا هذا الذي رزقنا من قبل وأتوا به متشابها ولهم فيها أزواج مطهرة وهم فيها خالدون. I'm Mansoor Shuman, and this is a
Oh, another ad. Come in. Hello.
I just wanted to say hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. Are you you're in a meeting?
No, I'm about to be. What's up?
Oh, no, I just stopped through. I wanted to let you know that I'm here since most of the time I just be in and out.
Never see you ever. But
you see me now.
Wait, aren't you and Akeem supposed to go out one of these weekends? What happened? Was it you and Akeem?
Probably him and Dez.
Oh, okay. Well, what you doing here?
I just came to say hi to everybody, and then I'm gonna go do some DoorDash with Deshaun.
You should try some of the bun and cheese. Do you eat bun and cheese?
I like the bun, but not the bun and cheese.
Interesting.
It's dirty.
Oh, you haven't left yet? Wait, why don't you make Kobe drop you there?
I'm gonna take her.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
All right, see you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
يضرب مثلا ما بعوضة فما فوقها فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون ماذا أراد الله بهذا به كثيرا ويهدي به كثيرا وما يضل به إلا الفاسقين الذين ينقضون عهد الله من بعد ميثاقه ويقطعون ما أمر الله به أن
So much work to do, not enough
في
time.
الأرض أولئك هم الخاسرون كيف تكفرون بالله
You know what I mean?
ثم إليه ترجعون والذي خلق لكم ما في الأرض جميعا ثم استوى إلى السماء فسواهن سبع سماوات وهو بكل شيء عليم وإذ قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل
I'm gonna clock out in like a few minutes of work, and then it's time to pray. So I gotta do my wudu.
وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها ثم عرضهم على الملائكة فقال أنبئوني بأسماء هؤلاء إن كنتم صادقين قالوا سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم قال يا آدم أنبئهم بأسمائهم فلما أنبأهم بأسمائهم قال ألم أقل لكم إني أعلم غيب السماوات والأرض وأعلم ما تبدون وما كنتم تكتمون وإذ قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس
Trying to see.
أبى واستكبر وكان من الكافرين وقلنا يا آدم اسكن أنت وزوجك
College of Southern Maryland.
رغدا حيث شئتما ولا تقربا
Trying to find the school.
فأزلهما الشيطان عنها فأخرجهما مما كانا فيه وقلنا اتقوا بعضكم لبعض عدو ولكم في الأرض مستقر ومتاع إلى حين
Oh, another ad. These people have a lot of ads. Southern. Got 2 more minutes. Sometimes I just get a bit tired, you know. Tired of going about life in this way. Alright, so it's basically almost lunchtime, so gotta check something out.
آدم من ربه كلمات فتاب عليه إنه هو التواب الرحيم.
Okay, it's time.
قل اهبطوا منها جميعا فإما يأتينكم هدى فمن تبع هداي فلا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون والذين كفروا وكذبوا بآياتنا أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون. يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأوفوا بعهدي أوف بعهدكم وإياي فارهبون وآمنوا بما أنزلت مصدقا لما معكم ولا تكونوا أول كافر به ولا تشتروا بآياتي ثمنا قليلا وإياي فاتقون ولا تلبسوا الحق بالباطل وتكتموا الحق وأنتم تعلمون وأقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة واركعوا مع الراكعين أتأمرون الناس بالبر وتنسون أنفسكم وأنتم تتلون الكتاب أفلا تعقلون واستعينوا بالصبر والصلاة وإنها لكبيرة إلا على الخاشعين الذين يظنون أنهم ملاقو ربهم وأنهم إليه راجعون. يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأني فضلتكم على العالمين واتقوا يوما لا تجزي نفس عن نفس شيئا ولا يقبل منها شفاعة ولا يؤخذ منها عدل ولا هم ينصرون. وإذ نجيناكم من آل فرعون يسومونكم سوء العذاب يذبحون أبناءكم ويستحيون نساءكم وفي ذلكم بلاء من ربكم عظيم. وإذ فرقنا بكم البحر فأنجيناكم وأغرقنا آل فرعون وأنتم تنظرون. وإذ واعدنا موسى 40 ليلة ثم اتخذتم العجل من بعده وأنتم ظالمون ثم عفونا عنكم من بعد ذلك لعلكم تشكرون وإذ آتينا موسى الكتاب والفرقان لعلكم تهتدون وإذ قال موسى لقومه يا قوم إنكم ظلمتم أنفسكم باتخاذكم العجل فتوبوا إلى بارئكم فاقتلوا أنفسكم ذلكم خير لكم عند بارئكم فتاب عليكم
Yo, just finished my wudu. Now I'm getting ready to pray. Time to pray. Time to pray.
بعثناكم من بعد موتكم لعلكم تشكرون وظللنا عليكم الغمام وأنزلنا عليكم المن والسلوى كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم وما ظلمونا ولكن كانوا أنفسهم يظلمون.
Starting today, anyone can run it.
Oh, it's another ad. Oh my goodness. That thing has a lot of ads. Trying to do this thing properly. Have a few minutes until it's time to pray. So, gonna get my prayer mat. So, look up. Alhamdulillah. Face the right direction, right? Direction that we should all face. And it's prayer time. Let's get it. Huh. Okay. I tend to pray. Do Allahu Akbar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Peace be upon you, Prophet, and Allah's mercy. Peace be upon you, crucified, sweet, as right to be worshipped with Allah. Muhammad says, Allahu Akbar.
Nobody doing the prior time. Oopsies. Bring it back over here. Oh, looking crazy. Oh. Okay. There are some things that I have to do. Um, I'm gonna stay here until, let me see my calendar, until 1:30, because that's when I have a meeting. Oops. Okay, so there's some things that I have to do. For example, I need to find a way to connect my YouTube with my Discord channel connections. So my YouTube is connected to my Discord channel, right? But I'm trying to figure out how to make it give like updates about like my when I'm like active, when I'm live and stuff. I don't know if that makes sense. نصبر على طعام واحد فادع لنا ربك يخرج لنا مما تنبت الأرض من بقلها وقثائها وفومها وعدسها وبصلها قال أتستبدلون الذي هو أدنى بالذي هو خير. I found out that you have to do some kind of like special filing for Wally. It's called BOI. So I need to do that. I just be checking in on like oh my goodness, yay, we have 8 submissions so far for our weekly newsletters, so that's great to be able to send those out. We just need 2 more to get to our goal and then we'll launch it. Otherwise it will be December 6th that it goes out, so that's really exciting. And then there's some other things I have to do. I have to work on Quizlet. There's a lot of stuff that I have to do. Like a lot. Have on my to-do list. Trying to put them like down. Oh, oops. You won't believe what I just did. So sorry. I wish there was a video that doesn't have so much ads that we can listen to. Salam, I see that someone's here. How are you doing today? Right now, it's just me, so I'm just chilling. Where are you tuning in from? Put it in the comment section. We'd love to hear. Is there anything specific that you want to talk about? I just finished praying, and so now we're just like chilling and doing some things that I have on my to-do list. This could be a time for us to just chill and chat. They left. I guess that wasn't interesting enough. All right. I don't know why my brain was like kind of blanking there for a second. So let's see, the stuff that I'm supposed to do is common Arabic phrases and words. And then I want to put this on Quizlet, right? Why do we pray in the first place? That's interesting that people ask that questions. I never even thought of asking that question before, I guess. So what is the purpose behind praying multiple times each day? What reward is for performing worship? And what exactly does Salah mean? Let's look. So, what is Salah? Salah is a special form of worship that is second most important pillar of Islam after taking the Shahada. You can come in. It's obligatory for prayer performed 5 times a day and was revealed to the Holy Quran. Ooh, let me taste the lychee. Well, make a key taste. Well, let me taste this first. I got boba. Ooh, ooh.
That's the Thai one.
Okay.
Corn.
Boba, 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 boba. So cute. Little heart at the top. I love that. I think I always get confused with these holes. Like, which one am I supposed to? I think it's this one. It's so big that my
It didn't have no blueberry, so we had to switch it to light.
Who? A white chicken?
light cheese. You said a light chicken.
I saw that.
Nobody's on my live right now, so. But now they're gonna see your chest.
I want to see if you have no shirt on.
Huh?
I don't know if I have no shirt on YouTube.
Really? They flag that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's why. This is lemonade.
Adriana, this is too small for the cup.
Yeah, I just realized that. They usually have black ones. That's
No, this isn't
but they
lemonade.
give
This
us
is
a coffee one.
lychee. Let me taste it.
What is a lychee?
Lychee?
What is
Here,
it?
just show.
What is it?
Fruit. That's where you're supposed to put it? Did I put it in the wrong place? I put it over here.
That's
Yeah,
what
you
that's
put it
from.
here.
Oh. Then why'd you
Right.
put it? Oh, that's a
Different
different straw. Oh.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
Never happened
What's that taste? What is that?
Try it. It's like Thai tea.
Oh, yeah, it's lychee.
I don't know. I don't know the difference. What was this?
Lychee.
You said you can't taste the difference between this and that?
That tastes different now. That tastes the difference.
Let me taste yours.
This don't got boba in it?
Oh yeah, what happened?
They said the fruit tea does not taste good with the boba. And I said, I don't know if they don't want it. I don't know if they want to risk it, but they said it doesn't
Man, I
taste
wanted the
good.
boba, bro.
Yours just tastes like straight sugar water strawberry. You want me to leave you my boba? You can have my boba.
Whichever one you want.
I want this one, but you can have my boba at the end.
Boba like so.
No, I like you want to take out the boba and put it in yours.
It's scary. I'll drink it like that.
Why? Why is that scary?
No.
Nobody's not on here, so
Are you live?
I'm trying to see what's a good time to be live. So I'm testing out different times, and so far this time sucks. Only one person came for like 2 seconds. I said hi, and then they left.
That's why you gotta understand what's going on.
Yeah.
But by the time you see them in there, they was already in there.
Really? So it's
So-
delayed?
Yeah, so by the time you see them, you're just quiet for them.
Dang, that sucks. I didn't know
So
that.
say I'm streaming and I'm talking. That's why I'm always talking. So anytime someone comes in, I'm not quiet.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense now. That's probably why they left.
So by the time you see the view in there, that's why I have my viewer count off. I didn't say how many times I already said it. You don't.
How do I turn it off?
The way you're streaming, I don't know how to do that. I forgot streaming.
Oh, because you never streamed through your computer before? Oh. Well, I don't know how to turn it off. So
No, I never streamed through YouTube before. I mean,
so how do you stream?
OBS.
I tried to do. Is that one of the places you told me about? Because I tried to do it, and then there was something about paying or something.
You don't pay.
Maybe I did something wrong.
Probably because you don't got to pay. It's free.
Must have did something wrong. You can have my boba at the bottom. You sure?
Yeah.
Do you like that one, or do you prefer this one?
It tastes like, I don't know. It's like they're both new to me, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, with streaming, by the time you see them in there, they already been there for like that 2 seconds. You thought it was in there for already, you know.
That sucks. So I was saying hi when they were leaving. Then
Yeah.
That's dumb. Why isn't it more accurate?
Because YouTube is delayed.
Oh.
YouTube is American streaming, so it's gonna be delayed.
So then, why did they start including streaming function then?
Because it also depends on your stuff and your internet connection.
Oh wow, that's a lot of what is it called? What is it called? Like when there's a lot of what's it called? What's it called? You know the word. There's a lot of what's the word? A lot of you know the word. Come on, man.
I don't know words.
A lot of dang it. I don't know the word. It's a lot of What happened?
Choking on spit.
What? How do you choke on
That's the third
spit?
time today.
The third time? How does she choke on spit? Like just swallowing and she chokes?
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. Oh my! Wait, Adriana, do you know that word to explain when there's no? Adriana, do you know that word when there's like a lot of things, like that's playing factor into one thing?
Possibilities, bro.
No.
Huh?
Like, you know, when there's like, for example, let's say that I have to deliver this pen, but then there's a lot of things that's like stopping me from delivering this pen. Do you know the word for
Obstacles?
that? Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of obstacles. What was he talking about again?
It's not really an obstacle, though, you know.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right word.
I understand what you're trying to say, though. That's okay.
It's all right.
The button in the box. Alright.
But yeah, I guess if that's the case, so I should just be talking all the time then, huh?
That's why they say
But I'm not.
learn how to talk to yourself when you stream.
Wow, that's so interesting. That's very interesting because I don't be talking to myself like that, like for such a long time. I probably talk to myself like maybe for 2 seconds.
That's why I'm like a joker, bro. I might be insane a little bit. It gets to a point I do it off stream now too.
Where you talk to yourself for like hours? That's crazy.
I'm like, what am I doing? I'll be catching myself. I'll be,
But
huh?
but do you talk to when you talk to yourself, do you hear like different voices or do you hear your voice? Like do you know, like for example, do you answer yourself like in one voice or is it
I'm
like
really feeling insane, huh?
I don't know, because sometimes when I talk to myself, it's like my voice change in my head.
No, I hear myself. It's not. I don't hear myself. Like I hear myself talking, and I hear other voices replying.
That's what I'm saying. So are you really talking to yourself then?
Talking to somebody.
Oh my
Like for
goodness.
example, the people that know my stream, I never heard most of their voices before. So I don't.
So do you make voices for the people? I feel like that's something that I would probably do too. So I shouldn't even be laughing, to be honest. But yeah.
But yeah, you know, I got especially with YouTube, because YouTube has a
Bless you, alhamdulillah. That's such a
Bless
weird
you.
sneeze.
Yeah, but Sweet Twitch delay is like barely there. Because the delay is like a 1 second delay at most.
Oh, that's nice.
But YouTube,
But does Twitch allow you to share your screen?
yeah.
Oh wow. I just found out that YouTube allows you to share your screen, so makes it very interesting. I'll have so I don't know.
But like I was saying, yeah, people before you see them in the stream, they already been in the stream.
That's
So
so
they learn how.
interesting.
So it's not so because imagine you on the stream just silence. You know, it's gonna be boring. They're gonna leave.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I probably didn't catch it on because when I join the streams, you're usually talking already.
Huh. Probably because I already see people in there.
That could be it. That you can't expect it. You know, you gotta act like someone's always in there.
This is not even in English. How am I supposed to understand it? Oh, okay. Spoke too soon. Is there one language that you want to learn, Akeem?
I want to learn. Jap.
What?
Jap.
Japanese?
Yeah.
Why'd you say Jap?
Cause I like abbreviating my words. And I want to learn what you call it. What is it called? French or Creole.
Oh, for a second I thought you said branch. I'm like, what is branch?
French or Creole or both. They're the same kind of thing, right?
Okay. Yeah.
This
is cool. This is a
for some reason.
This is cool. I found this book for the first time, so I think I'm gonna read this PDF one time. I want to learn Arabic so that I could like understand the Quran better, and then I want to learn Spanish because I feel like a lot of people speak Spanish.
I know Spanish,
and I want to learn Mandarin.
I know Spanish, but I don't know it.
I feel you. Same.
Like if I'm spoken to, I understand, but like replying sometimes I forget what to say.
That makes sense. I'm the same way. But yeah, that's what I want to do. But I just feel like sometimes I feel like there's not enough time in the day to be able to learn those stuff, you know?
I just forget a lot.
You know, I have mixed feelings about this boba because I can't mix it because it's so at the bottom.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, and so I don't know if I'm tasting it like how it's supposed to taste or if I'm not tasting it how it's supposed to taste. How much did she pay for this?
I don't know.
It tastes, I don't know, it doesn't taste like how I thought it would taste.
It just tastes.
When we have it in Texas, it don't taste the same. Adriana? Is that her singing?
Yeah.
Does the boba taste like the boba in Texas?
Does the boba taste like the boba what?
Texas.
Like the boba in Texas.
What?
Yeah.
There's a boba. There's like a boba at Texas.
Yeah. Why she got quiet?
She's confused. What's so confusing?
Doesn't the boba in Texas taste better?
I don't even remember how it tastes better.
Oh, let me show them bun and cheese. Even though no one's here right now. They probably don't know what this is. Look, you guys, this is bun and cheese.
Like, don't you think when I start streaming, you think people was in my stream to start?
Yeah, no, that's what I always thought the whole
You think I
time.
had to start with people in my stream?
Yeah,
Like, zero subs. People was watching me.
I guess that's what I used to think. I don't know.
Oh,
But look, this is Jamaican cheese. That's a real cheese right there. That good stuff. And then this is Jamaican bun. That's a real bun right there. That thick stuff.
no, when I started seeing was nobody watching me, it was me and myself.
Wow,
alone.
so you do a good job of talking to yourself then, because I never knew.
I started off without talk. I used to not have face cam. It would just be, I can't talk. Used to me just playing in silence.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
And people still tune in. That's great. That's how you know they loyal.
This is what that's us. We would just stop by, like how they stop by stream and leave. I was like, dang, why they leave me? You know?
That's where I'm at right now.
And I was like, maybe I gotta try something.
You know, this
different. Like, let me
boba's
start trying
good,
that.
but I feel like the one in Texas is better.
Yeah, because this don't taste like Thai. It tastes like
That's
I.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like this from the boba I tasted Thai boba before. This is really strong.
But this isn't strong though. The one in Texas is strong. The one in Texas is strong. This isn't strong. This tastes like just, I don't know what this tastes like.
You put in the fridge the cheese?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to.
They said they don't want theirs in the fridge.
They said they don't want any of it in the fridge.
No, they said they'll keep theirs on the table and put the other ones in the fridge.
But why would you put the cheese in the fridge?
You guys not like it?
I don't know. I'm just asking a
But
question.
yeah, but I was wondering, like, you know, why people kept leaving, like popping in and just leaving without saying that, you know. Like, we gotta try something. So next day, not the next day, let's see next week. 'Cause I did that for like a week, you know. Next week, I wouldn't talk like, you know, random, like I'll start talking like randomly throughout the stream and stuff. I see people like stop by, say hi. I say hi. By the time I said hi, they already gone, you know.
Jeez, that's annoying.
And I was like, dang, you know, like what's going on? Because I still had no subs at the time, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe I gotta try something different again. I try something different, you feel me? I used to play the games with no, like the game audio used to mute it. So I started unmuting it, and then people will ask like, what's in the background, like blah blah blah, you know, so gracias. Gracias.
Oh, what's that? Oh. There's this thing I want to show you.
But and eventually, you know, I started talking. And then people started staying and be like, who you talking to? And I was like, oh, people in the game chat, like, oh, they can hear you. Like, yeah, I just can't hear them then. But I wasn't talking to nobody actually, you know.
Oh, wow. You literally manifested people talking to you then.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then now and then I have time for people to actually talk to because I grow my Discord to have people play with me now.
That's cool. I have the scheduled post to be November 27th. If I get 1,000 before this post goes out, that'd be so amazing. I'd be like, oh, mashallah. Because I'm so close. I just need 4 more people.
That's how it be. I was at 200 and something for who knows how long. Away from 300 on Twitch. Just hit it.
You know, I don't know why it takes so long for you to get the numbers, but you know, Allah knows what's best.
I don't understand. It's just how it's always been for everything I use. Like I don't know, because everybody's confused on it. Because like it's not like I'm not entertaining.
Yeah, you're very entertaining.
A lot of people say they don't understand why I'm so behind. You
know, it's just because it's not the right time. When Allah thinks it's the best time for you, then that's when things will work out.
Yeah, no.
It's all about timing, divine timing, you know.
Yeah, cause I talk to a lot of creators. You feel me?
I can't hear you. Hold
on. There's a mosquito in my room because the door was open, and so now like I like have these like bumps, like mosquito bites on me. It sucks, bananas. But anyways, so I found this book. You guys saw how I got there, right? And it's called Just One Message. I want to read. I want to do this in like one of my book readings, but I kind of want to read it here with you guys, so you guys have a sneak peek. So after the creation of Adam, just one original message has been repeatedly delivered to mankind throughout the history of humanity, thus to remind people about it and bring them back on track. Many prophets and messengers included Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, peace be upon him, were sent by the only true God to convey this message. The true God is only one, worship him alone and keep his commandments. That's so true. Like literally all the great books or all the holy books were literally saying the same thing over and over again, but yet somehow people found a way to like twist it for their own good. But I guess that's what people do right best. That's why there's a saying that's like, oh, there's always three sides of a story when there's two people involved. That person A side, person B side, and then the actual truth of what happened. So yeah, Akeem, don't forget your boba. So there's always three sides of a story, basically. And I feel like, that's where we like all get like misguided and confused, is because of the fact that there's three sides of a story. And I think that's what leads us to like being misled and like people having like their own like opinions on things and stuff like that, is because there's always three sides of a story. Anyways, that's just my random thoughts, I guess. But let's continue. So yeah, they all the main big dogs came and said the same thing. God is one, 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 God is one. But yet I don't know where this idea come from that God is more than one. Like I really don't get it. Like I mean, I get it because it's Shaitan's like mission to misguide us and like take us off of the path that Allah intends for us. Like, you know, but at the same time, I'm just like, how does that make sense? I don't get it. But anyway, so God sent down these major prophets as well as many other prophets and messengers to accomplish several tasks and missions, some of which are to receive guidance from Allah and deliver it to its people, to convey the message that Allah is one to their people, and to be good examples to their people, to instruct their people to fear Allah and keep his commandments, and to teach their followers important things like religious and moral matters, and to guide those who deviate, disobey God, or worship other gods and idols. Man, you ever think about like the prophets and you're like, man, their work was so hard, and you think about like how you complain about things so simple, and it's like, I'm kind of ungrateful sometimes, because like, what am I complaining for? The prophets had to go through so much, and now I have it so easy. It's literally handed to me on a platter, like, here you go. you know, that's what I feel like sometimes, at least. But yeah, to tell people about the final destination and what leads to paradise and hellfire. It's the same God who created those prophets, all humans, all animals, and all objects, period. In other words, it is one true God who created a whole universe and all it contains. He's the creator of life, death, and life after death. That's the important part. The oneness of this true God, the Creator, is clearly evident and easily traceable in the holy scriptures of Jewish, Christians, and Muslims and others. I like how they said others, because I feel like everyone always like think about those three like big religions, right? Or scriptures. But there are others, like no one really talks about starts with an S. If y'all know there's this other religion that also like practice the Tawheed, which is like the oneness of God, and it starts with an S. I can't remember what their name is right now. I think I first come across them like in the Quran. My brain is just blanking on who that person, not that person, like what that religion is. If you guys know who or like what that religion is, let me know in the comments. I don't know. Normally on my lunch break, I try to like get some work done, but like today I'm like, I want to try to start implementing Allah in my lunch break because it's right after you pray too. So I feel like it's perfect time to be able to implement Allah in my lunch break. Oh, love boba. But yeah, so studying the concepts of God in the Bible and the Quran sincerely and objectively, a researcher or a seeker of the truth will be able to define some unique qualities belonging to the true God nature. Some I don't know why I said nature, God only. Some of the qualities that distinguish this only one true God from other claims God are: this is one true God is the creator, not created. Period. This one true God is one, not three or more. And he has no partners. This one true God is invisible. No one can see him in this life, and he is not manifested or incarnated in other forms. Okay. This one true God is eternal. He does not die or change. This one true God is not in need of anyone or anything, but others are in need of him. This one true God is unique in his attributes. No one is like him. No human or animal descriptions can be attributed to him. Emphasis on the animal part. We can use these criteria and qualities in examining and rejecting claimed gods. And that's so true. Like, right? That's literally, I feel like sometimes I'd be asking, like, from me perspective, like from someone that's from a Christian background, I'm like, where did they get this idea? I mean, I know now because I did my research, but when I was first looking at it, I was like, where did they get this idea that there is the Trinity? Like, I always like was confused about that. Like, where did that come from? But now I know where that come from, like with historic, like, history and stuff like that. I get where it comes from now. And I understand where it comes from now. So makes a lot of sense now in my perspective. I really don't like that YouTube doesn't tell me when someone joins until after the fact because there's a delay. So salam. If you're joining now, I'm gonna be here for like another 30 minutes or so. And if you have anything you want to chat about, just put it in the comments and let me know. I would love to chat. Otherwise, I'm just here chatting by myself. I have the teaching certificate that I'm doing. Today I met with somebody. She was amazing, mashallah. And she told me about her story. And it just, I don't know, Allah is just so great. Because it just made me think about the fact that I really want to be able to memorize all of the Quran. So I'm just praying that Allah puts me in a place where I no longer have to be able to like work a traditional 9 to 5. That way I'll be able to focus on learning the Quran, because if Allah deems fit for me to be able to like have children, then I would like to be able to teach them myself. And also I just feel like it would be a great resource for Sir Wali for me to teach people here on YouTube or anywhere else, just like Quranic Arabic. But for me to be able to do that, I also need to learn Quranic Arabic. So that's one of my biggest goals that I really want to do. Like, imagine remembering the second chapter of the Quran. You know how long it is? That's 2 hours. That'd be so cool. I admire those people so much. And it's, I feel like back then people had the ability to do that more because there was less distractions in life to be able to memorize all the Quran. And I don't feel like work was so zombie like back then. I feel like back then, like, they worked and then they had a life work balance. I feel like nowadays it's like there's no such thing as a life work balance. But I'm just praying to Allah that I will be able to beat this managerialism, because if I'm able to beat this managerialism, then mashallah, I'll be able to dedicate more time to Allah. But I'm excited because I know that soon Allah is going to put things in place for me and all those around me to be able to beat managerialism and to be able to just... Don't forget your boba. Oh. and to be able to just my brain just like ugh. um and to be able to just spend more time with Allah. Like there was this one time, and it's so funny. I was laid off. I didn't have a job for 10 months. That's almost a whole year. And I have a job for 10 months, but and yeah, it was like pretty bad. Like it was a battle, but mashallah, it was so great because not having a job during that time, I got to dedicate so much time to Allah. Um and I was able to really like dive deep into understanding him, and that led me to Islam. So I'm grateful for that like struggle that I had. That struggle led me into some pretty dark places, but I'm just happy that it happened because, like always with hardship, Allah said that there's ease, and the ease was just being able, or just me reflecting now. In the moment, I wasn't thinking of it like that, but now I'm like, I'm so happy for that moment because I was able to spend more time with Allah, and it made me realize what's really important to me in life. Right? What's important to me in life is to be able to get to a point in my life where I'm not, busting my behind trying to work for other people for the rest of my life. My goal in life is to work for Allah. You know, that's my goal in life. I don't need to be living I don't know, like a celebrity or like a king or queen. Why would I say king? I don't need to be living like royalty. I just need to have what's needed for me to be able to live for Allah. That's all that I want in my life. But even though it sounds so simple, it can be so hard in the world that we live in today, where, like, especially when you live on the Western hemisphere of like the world, it's like, thanks for liking my 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 stream, and thanks for being here. But yeah, even when you live on the Western hemisphere of the world, it's hard for you to put Allah first. Like that was the beautiful experience that I and put in the chat if you have something you want to talk about. Otherwise, I'll just keep talking. But a beautiful experience that I had was being able to go on the other side of the world where they put Allah first and seeing how they lived. They really had a life work balance. Like they really were able to put Allah first in everything. When you live over here, it's like Allah's secondary, right? So you have to like go out of your way to implement Allah in your life on a daily basis. And sometimes it could be so hard. Like, for example, if you have a meeting like during prayer time, it's like, oh, you have to attend that meeting, right? You can't come in, it's fine. Oh, okay. You can't attend that meeting. Thank you. You can't attend that meeting, right? I mean, you can't miss that meeting. So then you end up missing your prayers. But for the first time ever, I tried something really crazy. Well, to me, I was like, oh, I'm going to just pray and go to my meeting late instead of like going to the meeting and then being late to my prayer. And it made me realize, man, I was really overthinking this thing because if you put Allah first, then I feel like He will make everything else go like how it's supposed to be. So that was my first time trying that. And honestly, I told myself when I get back home, I'm going to try to do that more often. I'm going to try to basically put Allah first. And then if I show up to a meeting a few minutes late, then unless I'm called out, I feel like that's okay. Yeah, because it's so easy in this world to like put everything else above yourself. And I feel like, you know, when you put everything else above yourself, that's that's you doing yourself a disservice. And when I say yourself, I mean being able to spend that time with God and like spend that time doing things that you care about, right? And I think it's important for us to think about ways how we can implement God in our life, or implement things that we care about in our life, because man, a lot of people nowadays, they're just alive but no one's living. I was talking to my dad yesterday, and it was so sad. Akeem, listen to this too. It was so sad because he's in his 50s, right? Like mid 50s, and he has never left Jamaica before his whole entire life. He's only been in one country, never left before. The whole entire life, he's just been working, 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 working. That's it. And then he said, I feel like I've been living like an animal or even worse than an animal, because at least animals get to live and enjoy life. All I've been doing my whole life is working. I haven't been on a plane my whole life. I haven't done anything but work my whole life. I haven't had time to enjoy the life that God has blessed me with. And when he said that, I was like, that's like, it just like, it sunk my heart, because I'm like, I wish that there was something that I could do to change that. But then I also remembered I need to give myself grace, because when Allah finds the time, then, then it's going to happen. Basically, that time is going to happen. But it made me think about how much people are living that way, how much people are just living, waking up, they're working, and then they go back to sleep and repeat the same thing over and over again. And how does that like impact the afterlife, right? Meaning, like, when they die, who will remember them because of the life that they lived, and who will carry on their memory and lifetime, like how, just I don't know, it just made me think about, like, and when you die and like when you come back afterwards, can you really say, my brother, sorry, can you really say that I was able to do everything that I want in this life? And no one's ever able to be like, oh, I did everything in this life that I wanted to do, right? But can you say that you really lived life? Like, and it's so like it's mind-boggling sometimes, because it's like not a lot of people can say that, oh yeah, I actually lived life. A lot of people are just alive, like robotically going through life. And not, this isn't even just like when it comes to work, this is everything, right? Like, sometimes people think something that they're doing that is fun, are you really having fun, or are you just thinking that you're having fun because of the fact that society says that this thing is fun? So that's, I don't know, I just be thinking about those stuff sometimes, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I want to make sure that what I'm doing is something that's impactful on this world, and I'm doing something that's meaningful and something that is going to leave a stamp. But I also want to leave a stamp with no face. Like, I want to be able to leave an impact on this world, but no one knows. Like, oh, I know of this girl, but I don't know what she looks like. That's what kind of impact I want to be able to leave on this world. So I don't know. Someone's actually here now. So I don't know, but put in the comments, like, if you ever have those kind of thoughts. And like, what do you pray to Allah about, to help you be able to accomplish whatever it is that He seems fit for you? For me, what I always pray when I don't know what to pray, I always pray, oh Allah, allow your will to overcome my desires, because I know you know what's best for me. And I always pray and ask Allah that I do not draw my last breath of life until I have accomplished what I am to accomplish on this earth. Please. Yeah. You can talk.
My suggestion, you're doing amazing now.
Oh, thank you. My brother's here.
But there is a whole video.
You're saying what I'm saying could be a whole video?
It is a whole video. You're live right now. You don't gotta delete it. So cut that and make it into video. Because certain stuff, people not gonna see on live, of course. That's why certain stuff got taken from live video.
That's so nice. I never even thought I could make that into video. I'll look into that later. Thanks for the advice, bro.
That 1 to 2 minutes, how long is good.
Oh, thanks. I was just saying the stuff that's in my mind.
Exactly, that's all you need. And not everybody are able to speak on YouTube.
Oh, really? Not everyone can speak on YouTube? Why is that?
Different account settings.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't know that. Oh, so when I'm asking people to make comments, they can't actually make comments?
Not everyone, yeah.
Oh, well, if you can't make a comment, I'm sorry. Don't feel pressured. That's not my intention. That's good to know. I feel like you're my YouTube professor or something. Seriously. But yeah, that's just some random thoughts that I have in my head. That's some random things that I've been thinking about. And I feel like, I don't know, for me, I feel like I think about that. I don't know if this is healthy. It's probably a bit unhealthy, but I feel like I think about that every day. Like, when I wake up, I'm like, man, am I living?
I think that's a good way to think.
You think so? You think it's a good way?
Because you're reaching out to go live,
You're
alive, so you want to be alive.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
What's keeping me going. feel like I'm trapped in a bird's cage.
Trapped in a bird's cage. Wow. But you know, it's a good thing that we have that mindset, because I feel like a lot of people, they have this mindset like they're not where they want to be in life, but instead of continuing and fighting, they give up, and they just give up because they just don't have the strength. And I feel like you have to have like a certain type of strength to be able to continue when all the odds are against you. Yeah. So, and I feel like that also like speaks on your faith, because I feel like you have to believe in something. Like for people who say they don't believe in anything, that's so crazy to me. No offense, but it's so crazy to me because you don't even believe in yourself. Like I feel like you have to believe in something to like give you that faith to continue in life. You know what I mean? To do whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, like your goals, you have to be able to believe in something.
Believe, others believe.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta fake it till it's true.
Fake it until it's true. You're not faking it, you're living it. You're living it. Yeah, so that's the mindset we need to change too. We're not faking it till we make it. We're living it until it becomes a reality.
I can't fake nothing. I don't know how to fake it.
Yeah, so we're living how we're supposed to be living until that becomes a reality. But yeah, what? And now I forgot what I was talking about. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I was just saying that shows like your faith, right? Like when you're going through something in life and you don't feel the energy, or you don't have the energy to continue, what does that say? Do you have faith in Allah that the struggle that you're going through, that it will come with ease eventually, that this is only temporary? This is something I think I tell you this a lot too, Akeem, right? Like
sometimes in a moment you don't think stuff like that.
Yeah, it's hard to think it in the moment. You have to have like another level of like mental strength to think this. But what gives me grace, or what centers me, is thinking that at the end of the day, this awful thing that I'm going through right now, it's just right now. Like all of this is just temporary. There's no way on this earth that this thing that I'm facing right now is gonna last until I'm dead. And that's how I look at it. Like, yeah, this sucks, but it's only for this time. I don't know how long this time is, but eventually it's going to end, because everything in life comes to an end, including us. We have an expiration date. So that means this problem that's at hand has an expiration date. And I'll trust in Allah that it's going to expire and ease will come, you know? Like what's the saying? When after a storm, there's gonna be a series of rainbows or something like that. I feel like I'm saying it wrong.
After a drought, there's a storm.
After a drought, there's a storm. That's a good one. I never heard that one. I feel like I forgot. Wow. After a drought, there's a storm. But then after a storm,
everlasting green.
Everlasting green. Wow. You got that from an anime? Anime is so good, man.
It's true though. After a drought becomes more rain. And
yeah. I need to write that down. After a drought, there's a storm, and after a storm, there's everlasting green. Wow. I don't know. Put in the comments if you can, if you've ever heard that before. What anime is that from?
I heard it. It's depressing.
Oh, it's a sad anime. I feel like that's fitting though to have that quote in that anime.
It was longer than I said it though.
You want the rest of my boba?
Not really.
Oh. Lovely. But yeah, so that's another thing that I was thinking about too. Oh, you know what I was thinking about? If you haven't subscribed already, please do so now. And like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. But you know what I was thinking already though? I was thinking about the fact of like the goals that we have in life, right? Sometimes the goals that we have in life isn't what we need to like meet our like ultimate purpose of life. Like, for example, right, Akeem, you want to get to, let's see, what's one goal? Let's see. What's a goal? You want to, let me use an easy goal that's not too crazy. Like you want to have a specific body type, right? Yeah. And let's say maybe that specific body type that you want to have, maybe that goal is even smaller than what you should actually have or what God has planned for you. Maybe you have a more better body than what you can even envision. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think like sometimes when we're like making goals for our lives, I feel like we have to remember that sometimes Allah has a better vision for us. Allah has a better plan for us, right? And that's what goes back to like what I was saying before, always asking that His will overcome my desires. Because what I want for myself might not even be as great of what Allah wants for me. You know what I'm saying? So I think like it's really important to be able to um know that this goal that I have for myself, maybe it's too small. Maybe Allah has something better for us to do, you know, with our life. So I don't know. Like I just think about like the goals that I make in my life. I always think about, is this goal too small? And that sounds so crazy because people are like, dream, but some people are like, dream, but don't dream too big. Because if you dream too big, then it's going to be unrealistic.
Sometimes you gotta dream bigger than everyone else.
Exactly. Because what is considered realistic? We define what realistic is, right? Because Allah is life itself. And so we box ourselves in whatever we believe is considered realistic, right? And if we have Allah and we believe in Allah and we are doing what we need to do ourselves, then whatever is realistic is whatever we set out for. So, and I think that's important to know, like, because I feel like it's so easy to like limit ourselves to what we want, you know, and to make everyone's like negative opinions and like what they have to say get to us. And I'm so grateful I have my best friend, um, Mr. Dean. And I was talking to him because I felt like a little bit like discouraged the other day. Like I was like, oh, and this is so bad because I literally had a video that I was talking about like don't make what people are saying like get to you, and still sometimes it's so hard for us to take our own advice, you know what I mean? Like um I was like questioning like am I good enough of a Muslim because I'm not living according to like what a lot of Muslims say is like good enough, right? But then I was reminded by my bestie that at the end of the day, only Allah knows your intentions and your sincerity. So as long as you're doing your best, that's all that is required of you. You're doing your best and you're doing sometimes your best is a bare minimum of what's needed in life, and that's great because you're doing your best. It's better to do your best than to not do it all. And I think a lot of people, they get overwhelmed with like the negativity that people say to them or like all the other factors of life that we don't do our best. We just do the bare minimum, and that's when the problem comes in because you're not doing your best. So it was just a reminder, and I'm so grateful for this person for reminding me that you are the best Muslim that you can be, or you are the best version of yourself that you could be in this moment as long as you're doing your best. So that's something that I want to like always like strive for as well, is to always do my best. Just because I feel like, you know, and and to give myself that grace that my best is all that I could do, because it's so easy to fall into this trap of like I'm not good enough and like to have like imposter syndrome, you know, and not believing ourselves. And the moment that you have self-doubt, the moment that you doubt yourself is a moment that everything else falls out of place. Because if you're going for something in life and you have just an inch of doubt, then that takes back whatever plans were set in place for you, you know. So yeah,
Doubt is what keeps me going.
doubt is what keeps you going. That's so interesting. Explain more.
I have a lot of self-doubt and doubt from others. And that's what me prove myself wrong and prove others wrong.
So I don't feel like that's self-doubt though. I feel like
That's
that.
a lot of doubt though. Even though I believe
So
in
you
myself,
doubt
I
yourself
still
based
doubt
on what?
myself.
Wow, that's so interesting. I guess I never looked at it that way. I guess it just goes back to like how you, that's perception. It's how you perceive things and what you do with the things that the information that you get in. So instead of using the things that people negatively say about you,
It's not even
you use
only,
them to fuel you.
yeah, that's exactly what I do. But it's also seeing stuff, you know. It's like I know I have the potential to be great.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Amen.
time.
Inshallah.
when time comes, it's my time to, shine.
That's true. Inshallah. All goes back to the timing again, the divine timing, because we don't know. We don't know. We don't know what when our divine timing is, when we're gonna have that blow up to get us to where we need to be in life. So but that's interesting though. Maybe I should implement that as well instead of just looking at not having doubt, understanding that if I do have doubt, I should use it to fuel my goals to get to where I want to be. That's a very interesting perspective that I never thought of before. Thank you, Akeem.
Of course.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so good to have brothers. um but yeah, those were just things that I've been thinking about or that goes on my mind or what they say that's in my mind rent free. Yeah. Yeah, that lives rent free in my mind all the time. That's one of those are the things that be living in my mind rent free. hmm Um so yeah, what else has been in my mind? I think something that's been in my mind about like just Islam specifically is um science, right? I just feel like back in the day, um, the Muslims of the past like were so like scientifically like developed and like they like look at the scientific miracles of the Quran and also like, actively did research and did science, and it made me think about where did Islam fall off, where did this mindset like shift that we should just be robotic in our worship to Allah and not be sincere and not do more than like um what's considered obligatory for us, right? Like nowadays, I feel like people they just do the five pillars of Islam, which Akima, you probably don't know what those five pillars are. It's basically doing the Shahada. It's basically praying. It's basically giving charity. Doing Hajj. Hajj is like when you go to a specific the Kaaba and you go in circles. I'll explain all that stuff later. But basically, they're doing the five pillars of Islam. But when someone says, like, for example, let's say that this is a test, right? And the professor tells you all you have to do for this test to get a passing grade is to put your name, and that's it. But if you do more than that, then you will not only get a oh y'all didn't see that. But if you do more than that, if you do more than that, then you will also get like, I don't know, a treat to your favorite restaurant or something. I feel like people do things when they want something. They don't do things just to do things. You know what I'm saying? So what that makes us like get into like this robotic like you could rip this up. You don't need these anymore.
Why did she write on all the papers?
Because we didn't know who was going to be able to submit it. But basically you rip that side and rip this side. But basically I feel like that makes us get into like this robotic like point of life where we're just like, oh, we're just doing what needs to be done for today, but we're not doing it with sincerity, right? We're just doing what we need to do, but without like, I don't know, our heart's not in it. We're just doing it like robots. And I feel like the Muslim people back then, like they were a lot more sincere with what they did. Excuse me. And I want to strive to be like those of back then who like had more sincerity in everything they do. But I know that that's not easy, and I it's gonna take time, especially with today and all the distractions that we have. So yeah, I don't know. Like, what ways do you practice sincerity in your faith? Let me know when you can or if you can in the comments. I'd love to hear about that. And maybe we should do something where we talk about actively being sincere. I think maybe we should put this in water just to be extra safe. And then throw it away. Yeah. Trying to rip up. You found it?
Yeah, yours have it.
I don't know. You think?
I seen it.
Oh, you seen it? Okay, put that one in water and then throw it away just to be safe. But yeah, we've been here for a good amount of minute now. I have like 15 more minutes. Well, not even, because I have a meeting. So my lunch break is going to end in about 15 minutes, and then I have a meeting. So I think I'm gonna come off of here in 10 minutes so I could jump to my meeting. But yeah, those are just some things that I have on my mind, you know. Yeah, I don't know. What have you guys been thinking about? Um, yeah, but I'm trying to think what else is there that I've been thinking about. I've been practicing a lot of gratitude lately. You know, like, and back in the day, I used to practice radical acceptance. You remember I used to talk about that, Akeem? I used to practice,
Dex, I have a question.
yeah,
What's your title?
my title, like for the YouTube. Should I revert?
You should change that to, my daily talk or something, like.
Oh, you're talking about for this stream? Oh, it's just chill and chat with Khadijah. Because I'm chilling and chatting and I'm
Yeah.
Khadijah.
And I was wondering, I don't know. I was saying, like, we could string together.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But thing is, y'all on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but we can use Discord. Do you have Discord on there?
Yeah.
And we could do that one day and try. I never brought the subject up ever, so.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm honored. I would love to stream with you. But if it's playing games, it'll have to be when I get okay, just to talk.
So
okay.
It's either could be this month or a couple months from now.
Whatever you want. I could do this month and
a couple months from now, I'll be in Airbnb with a whole bunch of people.
Okay. Oh, and then so everybody will tune into the conversation?
Yeah.
Sure, that'd be really cool. And then we'll get to hear a lot of different perspectives too. What would we talk about though?
Anything. You could interview us or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that's gonna be really cool. And then how do we not get copyright if I put you on my channel?
How would you copyright me?
I don't know, because would we get flagged if you post it on your channel and I post it on my channel? No? Okay. Yeah. Let's do it then.
You're literally the owner of your own content.
Okay, yeah, let's do it then. That'd be really cool. Now I'm gonna think about what we would talk about though. Or maybe I shouldn't think about it too much. Maybe I should just
think about it.
Yeah. That'd be really cool. You know what's funny? Pharrell had said the same thing too, that we should stream together, but I didn't know what we could stream about.
Just talk.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't even know. What was I talking about now?
I don't know. I came here, you wasn't talking.
I wasn't talking? I thought I was talking about something. I don't know.
And then what you was talking
but
about.
Thanks for being here. Oh my goodness. I appreciate you so much. Mashallah. And I just want to say, I was talking about gratitude and radical acceptance. I was saying the hardest thing to practice, in my opinion, is gratitude and radical acceptance. And the reason why I say that is because radical acceptance means that you're accepting everything as it comes and you're not accepting it, celebrating, or like, I don't know what's the word, like being sad about it. You're just accepting it, and I think that's so hard to do because we're humans.
I do that unconsciously.
That's good. That's really good. Not a lot of people could do that.
Yeah, I'm accepting it.
That's really, like, I feel like a lot of people are like as humans, we're emotionally driven, so it's hard to accept things as face value when they come without like getting deep into it. Huh?
My main emotion is sadness.
That's problematic, but yeah.
I accept it though.
Okay, that's good. It's good and problematic, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah, so radical acceptance, I feel like as Muslims, I feel like just as people, I feel like that's something that we should practice. We should practice radical acceptance and gratitude. So that means like when something bad happens in your life, you accept that thing, and then at the same time thank God for that thing, because you know, with hardship come ease. And so you know that whatever that thing that's bad that's happening is going to be for your glory later on. Um, and then, you know, if something good happens, you should meet it with that same energy, you know, show that gratitude and accept it and thank Allah. But I think it's easier said than done because I feel like we take things for granted all the time and we don't practice gratitude. Like, for example, me being able to be live right now, not a lot of people could do this. A lot of people don't have electricity. A lot of people don't have internet. A lot of people don't have a computer, you know, to be able to have electricity, AC, clean drinkable water, clothes on my body, you know, eyes that can see, mouth that can speak, ears that can hear. Like, there's so much things that we take for granted on a daily basis and we just don't even think about it. Like, just being able to walk. There's people that's born without legs. But we don't wake up every morning and we're like, mashallah, thank you so much, God, for these legs that I'm going to be using today. We don't do that. Well, not a lot of people do that. They just wake up and they're like, la 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 la. You know, people don't be like, oh, wow, I woke up today, mashallah. You know, they're just like, just another day. But I don't know. So that's something that I want to actively work on, practicing more gratitude and trying not to take things for granted. Yeah. And I used to be so good at radical acceptance, but I think I have fallen off of that big time. So I want to start doing that again. And I want to implement that like in a spiritual way and see how that works out for me. But anyways, it's time for me to get going. We've been here for a good time. We had a fun time together. You stayed the whole entire time, so hope that you can subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, then thank you for your support. Really appreciate you being here. And please feel free to share this video with someone that you think would find it useful. And yeah, Assalamu Alaikum. Bye. Say bye, Keith.
Bye.
Hmm.